going to buy a PlayStation 5, hopefully in the next 24 days, by taking games and consoles that I already have in my possession, putting them together in bundles or selling them individually in order to get enough money to buy a PlayStation 5. Which means my goal for this video is to make $500 in the next 24 days. Day one was pretty boring. I grabbed a few consoles and put them together in bundles, as well as searched for a few duplicates games that I could end up listing online, ending the day with $0 in the game fund. I've got some good news because we ended up selling overnight the Nintendo Wii console, which is totally awesome. That ended up selling for $55. I still have a few games that I need to take pictures of and list, but ending up day 3, we've got $55 in the game fund. Banjo-Tooie for the Nintendo 64 ended up selling for $35, which is totally awesome because it gets us one step closer to the $500 goal for the PlayStation 5. But I also ended up stumbling on a bunch of Nintendo DS cases that are empty that I ended up picking up from a bundle a while back. So I gotta get these listed because some of these are worth a lot of money. But that currently leaves us with $90 in the game fund. For the past 2 days, I ended up listing all of those Nintendo DS empty cases, and 2 of them have sold so far. We've got Pokemon Platinum, which sold for $22, and then Pokemon Heart Gold, which sold for $35. It's absolutely crazy that it's already been 1 week into December now, but we've got $147 in the game fund and about $200 to $300 worth of games listed online. But we need to pick up the pace a little bit if we're going to have $500 in the game fund before Christmas Eve, which means I've got to put together a few more bundles and list some games because I want to be able to hit that goal. I ended up selling a few Nintendo 64 games. Mario Kart 64 sold for $45. Then a really nice copy of GoldenEye 007 sold for $25, and another copy of Mario Kart 64 sold for $44. It wasn't as good condition, but that's alright, which puts us at $261 in the game fund, which is over halfway to our goal. I'm really excited about this, and we're getting closer day by day. Today we made a huge step closer to the goal because we ended up selling that PlayStation 2 Slim bundle for $90, which is absolutely awesome. I've got a few more Nintendo 64 bundles I want to put together, so that's kind of what today's gonna be like, so not much is going on. I've been really busy the last few days, so I didn't list anything, but we are only $149 from the goal of $500 for a PlayStation 5, which is absolutely crazy. What I'm going to do is go ahead and clean some Xbox controllers and list them, and hopefully those will sell in the next day or so. I found a few more games that I want to take pictures of and list because honestly, I want to sell as much as I can. We did sell NFL Blitz for the Nintendo 64 for $20, bringing our total up to $371 in the game fund. The bad news is we didn't sell anything since yesterday, but the good news is I got all those games listed, so hopefully they end up selling pretty quickly. We only have 7 days till Christmas, which is absolutely insane, and we might actually make it to our goal of $500. But in the meantime, I ended up selling Mario Kart Wii for $35 and Wii Sports Resort for $33, which is totally awesome, and I'm really excited about it. The game fund is currently at $439, which is so close to our goal of $500, but hopefully we can end up selling enough by Christmas Eve to go ahead and go out and pick up a PlayStation 5 because I haven't got one yet. I have to go out to a store and grab one, and it's getting a little close here. We ended up selling an Xbox wireless controller for $35, which puts us at a game fund budget of $469, which means we are this close to hitting our goal of $500 in order to get the PlayStation 5. But hopefully we can sell 1 or 2 items between now and Christmas Eve in order to be able to get a PS5. Nothing ended up selling today, which is a little worrisome considering we're so close to Christmas Eve. So hopefully something can sell overnight and we can get to our goal. This is absolutely crazy, but I ended up selling overnight the Nintendo 64 Jungle Green bundle for $235, which blows our budget way over the $500 goal mark, which now means I've got to go and find a PlayStation 5 in the next 24 hours before Christmas Eve. This is probably going to be pretty difficult, but let's go and see if I can find one. It is finally here. It's December 24th, which means it's been 24 days since I started this challenge, and Christmas Eve is upon us, but that means I've got to find a PlayStation 5 today. Now, I looked online and I found that Walmart, Best Buy, and GameStop, none of them had a PlayStation 5 in stock. However, the Target in my city actually has one. At least it said it had a few, so hopefully we can end up finding one, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out there right now. So I headed into my local Target. I walked all the way to the back where the electronics section is, where I spotted the PlayStation 5. I ended up having to grab an employee in order to grab it. They helped me out, and I got it. I finally got it. And here it is. I ended up selling enough to get a PlayStation 5. Over the past 24 days, I took games from my collection that were duplicates or game consoles that I had multiples of, and ended up selling them and got a PlayStation 5. Now, I did want the PlayStation 5 Slim, but with it being so close to Christmas, I just couldn't find one, and I'm very happy to have this. This is the Spider-Man 2 one, obviously, which is totally cool, but I can't wait to get this unboxed and get to playing it because I'm super stoked about this. I've got a few games I want to get for it, but it does come with Astro's Playroom as well, and that looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. So I'm going to get out of here and go set this up because I want to play that. But if you have any games you think I should get for the PS5, comment down below. Or if you want me to make any videos about this thing, let me know as well. But I'm going to get out of here because I definitely want and I'm really excited about this. So check out that video if you haven't already. But honestly, I'm super excited. This is totally awesome. I know what I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks is probably just playing this by itself. But that is what it is. So I'm getting out of here. Check out that video out if you haven't already.